Hello, welcome to my analysis today. I will be analyzing render token and I will show the big picture of how it has been performing prior to the current moment. Let me get into this analysis in detail. Looking at our chart at the blue rectangular box, we can see render token finding it very difficult within that range to cross the 200-day moving average downward. But when it finally crosses it around April 2022, it starts selling rapidly. Render token sold so low to the extent that it dropped to a very low point of around 0.2800. Then it gets a huge volume support. When the volume came in, render token rise a little bit. It rises above the 50-day moving average line. It still dropped below it. It moves around it back and forth, and it hit above the 200-day line, but it couldn't sustain there. It had to take some little rest, and around early this year, it finally break above the 200-day line, making it crossing from a bearish territory into a bullish territory. And as it's now in a bullish territory, potential for upward trend is much more favorable than trading on the downtrend. When you look at this price very closely, when render token crosses the red line here, which is our 200-day moving average, it rises up and it comes back to test it, because once it crosses the 200-day line, the 200-day line will not be acting as a support zone. The 200-day line supports it, and what happened? It pushed the price upward, and the price rallied to 0.1. This is our 0.1. As the price rallied to 0.1, it find a little bit resistance there, and the price moved back to 0.2, coming down towards the 200-day moving average line, but it couldn't get there. And as the price got a support from the 200-day moving average line, it traded along the 50-day average line a little bit, and it finally rise above the 50-day average line and the 21-day exponential moving average. Note that once the price crosses the moving average will change from one particular zone to the other zone. Prior to crossing the 50-day line, the 50-day moving average is acting as a resistance zone from 0.2, resisting the price from going upward. But when it finally crossed the 50-day line and the price rise above it, the 50-day line, it's even crossed the 21-day exponential moving average. Those two lines will now be acting as a support zone, both minor and major support zone. Now the price come back to test the 21-day exponential moving average, and it rise up to 0.3. As it's now around 0.3, the price keeps going up, and it has some rally about 6 to 7 section. Then it's now dropping back to the 21-day exponential moving average. Why the price is on the 21-day exponential moving average, we have to expect two things to happen. One, it can bounce off the 21-day exponential moving average and has volume the same way it did here in these two bars before 0.3. Or if the 21-day exponential moving average is a little bit weak, the price will come back to the 50-day moving average line, which is the black line. And if it falls back to the 50-day average line, we expect volumes to come in, so it can start rising from there. And if the 50-day average line too is also weak, the price will come back to the 200-day moving average at the red line, which will act as the support zone and send the price back upward to resume its upward trend. Looking at render token, that's the bias for render token at the moment. If this analysis really help you, kindly subscribe to my channel. If you have any question or need more clarity on the analysis, like the video and put your question in the comment section. Thanks for watching.